Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? This is not a drill. All right. Right now in 2026, we have two sitting elected officials. One is the mayor of America's biggest city, and the other is a US congressman, openly pushing about Islamic influence reshaping our country. First, we have New York City Mayor Mamdani just said that America should look to Islam and the Prophet Muhammad to justify mass migration. Then we have Texas Representative Keith Self. He is warning that Muslim-only communities are being built in his state with pressure to enforce Sharia rules on local businesses and schools. Now, this could be or could not be about religion. Okay, this is about power, more or less, control, and whether the United States stays these United States. Okay, now, as a people, as a whole, okay, we prepare for threats to our way of life. And this is one of them. So let's break it down and talk about what we actually do to stop it. Now, Mayor Mamdani said Islam is built on migration, and he pointed to the Hijrah, which is Hijrah, the Prophet Muhammad fleeing Mecca and being welcomed into Medina as a model for how America should treat migrants today. Eye roll. I know. So he's not just making a religious observation. He's using his faith as the moral justification for keeping New York City as sanctuary city and expanding pro-migration policies. Now, he is the mayor of 8 million people, most of whom did not vote for his agenda, tying U.S. immigration policy to Islamic religious history. Now, when the leader of our largest city says America should model itself after a 7th century religious migration story, that should alarm every American who wants to keep this country grounded in the Constitution, not in any foreign religious legal tradition. Now let's take a look at Keith Self. He laid it out clearly. Multiple Muslim-only housing developments are either built or in planning stages. A Houston area imam, and that's IMAM, was caught on video threatening to occupy and protest Muslim-owned stores that sell incompatible goods like alcohol, pork, and lottery tickets, basically demanding that they follow Sharia rules or face consequences. Now, in Self's own district in Texas, an outside Islamic group set up an unauthorized booth at a public high school during school hours and handed out Qurans, hijabs, and Sharia information to children. The school district had to investigate this, and Self says that these incidents are multiplying daily. That's why on March 3rd, Texas Republicans will vote on Proposition 10, where Texas should prohibit Sharia law. It's a non-binding resolution, but it sends a message, and Self is urging every Texan to vote yes. Now, when we put them together, and the pattern is clear, one major U.S. city leader is using Islam as a justification for open border policies. Another state seeing pressure to create separate communities and enforce religious rules on businesses and public schools. This is how parallel societies start. This is how the rule of law gets eroded. And American citizens understand that when communities fracture along religious or cultural lines, mutual aid breaks down, resources get strained, trust disappears, and safety becomes harder. Now, as a way of life, we don't just prepare for hurricanes or blackouts or blizzards we prepare for the slow erosion of a country that we are trying to survive in. And right now, we are watching that erosion happen in real time. So, what do? We stop pretending that this is someone else's problem. So, if you are in Texas, I'm not going to tell you how to vote. I wouldn't do that. But if it were me, I would vote yes on Proposition 10. So, and that's on March 3rd, by the way. So, that's what I would do. Show up at the school board meetings. Demand zero tolerance for unauthorized religious groups pushing materials on our children. Watch your local zoning boards. No community should be allowed to build discriminatory or religiously exclusive housing compounds. I mean, do we really want another Waco? Because that's what that was with David Koresh. Think about that. Now, building strong, like-minded networks in your neighborhood now before division even deepens even more. And speak up. Post. Share. Talk to your family and your friends. Silence only lets this spread faster. This is not about hating people. No, I would never encourage hate. It's about defending one legal system, one constitution, and one country. We don't have to accept this crap taking over the United States. We can still stop this, but only if we act now. And so if you agree, okay, please smash the like button and share this video. Subscribe if you want more talking about this subject or no more BS updates on threats to our way of life. Please drop a comment or email me. Are you seeing this in your state? What is your plan? Please stay vigilant and stay patriotic because you know what? We've got a lot of work to do, okay? I will see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less and God bless. Ciao.